Looks like we are live. Is everything functioning? Let's find out. It looks like it. Guy, why does it do that? It's like, just like, the camera just like jerks. It's always done it. Like, I just accept it. It's probably something to do with the windowed mode, honestly. Or my mouse? I don't know. I am gonna get started. Hey everybody, it's Wild, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Today we are still going through Ashes of Ariandel, the first of the DLCs of Dark Souls 3, and I have declared that, sorry, not me, the universe has declared today Tree Day. Remember there was that giant tree that we're gonna like walk along, and by walk along I mean like fall to our deaths on? Well, that's on the slate for today, but I've got a fun story. So we had that I told you we got snow, right? We had rain first. It was like a couple dreary days, and then we got actual snow. It all piled on top of, you know, these branches of big trees that are, you know, starting to bloom and stuff like that. And you know what happens then? They break off. So for us, and especially for my neighbors, and they're, you know, kind of elderly and they don't have a truck, they got a lot of branches. Like, we're talking huge honking branches that broke off and were in their backyard, and we had a few as well. And so we had to take them and break them up and put them in our truck and bring them to like our recycling, like center. It's a city recycling center. You can like bring a whole bunch of like tree limbs and stuff you don't need. So I spent the better part of this afternoon moving around tree branches, actual tree branches. And now we're gonna walk along tree branches. So the universe has spoken. Today is Tree Day. Is this the closest one? Oh my gosh, that's kind of far away. Isn't there an actual, like, Arbor Day? The official Tree Day, technically? Technically, right? When is Arbor Day? Wouldn't that be crazy if it was actually today? I don't think it is. I think it's like mid-spring. I guess it's kind of mid-spring right now. No, I'd say... Let's see when Arbor Day is. The last Friday in April. Well, I guess they do consider I mean, not here cuz we got snow. It's not safe, like it's not safe until after Mother's Day for snow usually. Even then you might get a little something. Okay, well that's passed. It's officially not Arbor Day today. That's fine. Do I have my torch equipped still? I do! My torch is here. It's ready. It's right here. It's willing and waiting to be held by somebody who will bear the torch. That's me. I'm bearing the torch right now. I'm in a weird mood today, aren't I? Talking about my torch as I walk down this dark and dingy place. You know, this torch used to be part of a tree. It is indeed wood. It wonders if this is like a steel torch. It's not. Okay, the other one is. The other one is that makes me fat roll. Alright, who's ready to die? Is it you? Is it you, Mr. Tree? Are you ready for this? Yeah! Yeah, eat some of that. So cool. Remember when I first saw this and I was like, why are people jumping on the tree branches? Why would they do anything so stupid? That's clearly not the... That killed me? I mean, I didn't think it was that far of a fall. Why did I die? Oh my gosh. Now I have to go all the way back there. I mean, the least they could do for me is have some, like, silly cartoon music as I run back. Right? Or some show tunes. Does anyone know a good show tune to sing while we walk down the stairs? Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is real. How is this reality? I still hear him. Alright, let's make a deal, guys. I don't bug you, and you don't bug me. Technically, get away from me. Technically, those would classify as bugs, right? Because they like suck your blood out. Show. Okay, let's see where this guy went. He's like, I'm gonna jump right off here. Okay. Oh, I see. This rock is glitchy. Oh, I don't even blame that guy for dying there. That rock was real glitch. Okay, so now we fall down onto this one. Easy. Easy. I am the tree master. I am George of the jungle. Look at me. Look at how good I need to readjust my chair. Okay, that's better. I just made it go down like a tad. Okay, and then we drop down on this one. Why not? No. Don't you have an invisible wall there, you jerk. Okay. We're gonna go down this tree. This is so easy for the tree master. That's how a Sylvari does it. Whoa. Wait, what? Pyromancer's parting flame. It requires way more it requires 15 strength? Why would a pyromancy flame require strength? And then it also has quite steep faith and... They're not steep, but faith and intelligence requirements, which not a ton of builds are going to have that much. Oh, it has a different skill on it. Parting Flame. Release store of death echoes to gain modest dose of Estus. What? I need to read this. I don't really understand. Okay, the Pyromancy Flame of a livid pyromancer, Dunnel, that attracts the echoes of death. When Dunnel lost his hideous spouse, he gave his own pyromancy flame as an offering, which transformed into a parting flame. Not long after, Dunnel became a mad spirit, damned to wander the lands. I don't really understand. I don't really get it, guys. So it has a different skill on it, but it has the same scalings? Does it look different? Can I tell there's a difference? Oh, I can tell there's a difference. My whole hand's on fire. Yo, Red Slaps, you made it. I made it down the tree. I am a master of the tree. I only died once so far. Maybe it'll be stronger than yours if you level it up as much. Yeah. It looks more powerful, doesn't it? Like, look at how powerful this looks. And it's got that unique skill. I don't know really what it's talking about. Release stores of death echoes to gain a modest dose of Estus. So, like, it absorbs, like, enemies that have died, or is it talking about souls? Like, can you burn souls to get Estus? Yeah, we need to try this out. Not literally right here, because it's not upgraded. No legs ahead. Seems familiar. Does it? Does this seem familiar to you? I don't know if this seems familiar. How did this guy die? PvP? There's nothing here, dude. What are you attacking? Looks like Priscilla's arena. No legs head. Oh, yeah. Remember Priscilla? That was my favorite boss. I cut off her tail and I got her dagger. Was that why she was my favorite boss? I don't know. She wasn't actually my favorite boss, though. I thought it was kind of a weak fight. What am I doing here? Oh. This is where I came from. That guy's like, I bet there's an invisible path right straight ahead of me. I'm gonna walk off and test that theory. Oh! Oh, someone's braver than I was. No, but seriously, what am I doing here? I want to go to the ground. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, now it's me, too. Is that good? There's no thud animation, right? I feel like I should have a soundboard, and when I fall off ledges, I can do like the goofy falls off the ledge thing, the kind of thing every time I fall off. Oh my gosh, I die. That's how I always die. I am like the master of falling off the edge. Is anyone else this bad? To be fair, I just barely flicked my controller and my guy just went crazy. He was like, control stick forward, go? Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back down here. We're gonna get our souls back. I don't think I even have that many souls because we spent them all yesterday because I figured I would die like 100 million times jumping off here. And somehow I did it my second try, but question is, am I gonna do it my second try and my third try both together? That's the big question, right? Doing it twice in a row perfectly? Like, I've got to have some mad gamer skills. I got to really lock in. I've got to remember that this rock is really glitchy. Yeah, you can feel how glitchy that rock is. And we jumped to here. Jumping, it's more like falling. Okay, that was kind of glitched too. I kind of got knocked around. And then we just kind of slipped off here. Easy. Easy game. Gosh, how am I so good? After I fell off. Okay, so is there a secret place? Is there a secret place we can jump off? In Remnant, I have a bow and arrow and I can shoot it like in front of me to see if there's like an invisible path. And it's worked a few times where like there's an invisible path. Seems familiar, don't you dare. Okay, so this guy thought it was an invisible path. You can tell me how to get to the bottom. I actually might need help. Wait, is it right here? There's like this little ledge here. This ledge is very inviting to walk off. Should I do it? Do you dare me to? Do you double dare me to? Yeah, I won't figure this out if it's like invisible, so... No, don't do it. I'll have to come back and get my souls again. Yeah, true. Do I have to have the parting flame on? Here, let me do my parting flame. I'll use my pyromancy spell. Blackflame! Nope. No woman ahead, therefore time for tears. True. Where's the woman? It's a hidden entrance somewhere else? Oh. So this is just a... So this is just a side area. Like, I can't go any further here, literally, right? That looks so dangerous. Looks kind of inviting to jump off here, though, doesn't it? Okay, so, but from right here, there's nowhere to go, so I need to use my coiled sword fragment, right? I think I need to use my coiled sword fragment. Should we go to the shrine bonfire and level up the flame? Well, I want to see how it works first. I want to see how that skill, like, departing flames works. So I don't really understand it. I'm assuming, like, I kill enemies and it either expends the souls I've collected from them, or it, like, keeps it a counter? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. The game's never done anything like that before. I was gonna say it, like, keeps a counter of, like, enemies down with the flame, and there's, like, a... maybe it, like, changes color of the flame or something, and then when you use... It doesn't make sense. And what does it mean it gives a modest dose of Estus? Because, okay, because when it says that, to gain a modest dose of Estus, right? It's not like your Estus have, like, there's no meter of building up Estus charges. You either have a charge or you don't have a charge. It's like a binary. It's not built up like a meter. I'm kind of looking for visual indicators on the flame to see if it's, like, gonna change. Like, how do I know it's, like, ready? Like, the skill's ready to be used, you know? Okay, so... Okay, so we've killed quite a few enemies. Let's drink an Estus flask. So now we're down to 5. Let's use the skill now. Okay, it did restore an Estus. Wow. Wow. Oh. Wait, did it restore one of these too? It did not. So you can see around you the spirits of the dead as an aura. Yeah, it's like a really subtle, like brownish color. So is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 enemies killed. 6, 7, 8. 10. I don't see it now. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I do. It's really subtle. I lied. I don't see it. $11. 12. The Goobinator? Aw, yeah. 12 kills. All I need to do is kill 12 enemies. That's all I need to do, Miroku, is kill 12 people. Think about how easy it is to kill 12 enemies. I kill 12 enemies all the time. Okay, so every 12 enemies that I kill... Can you make it restore your ash? Let's find out. So we have 5 on the ash. Let's find out. I'm on it currently. No. It does not work on the Ashen Estus Flask. Kinda sucks. But it's literally a free Estus every 12 kills. Is there any downside to this? Like, is it weaker? Like, I kind of want to upgrade it. It might just be a better flame, legitimately. Like, just better. And at that point, like, why wouldn't I use it, right? The other skill on... This is something that kind of triggers me. I've already said this, like, way back in the... Like, when we first started playing. But the regular Pyromancy flame having combustion is a really cool idea. But the scaling on it is, like, really bad. It uses up a decent chunk of mana. It uses up 12 mana. And it does, like, no damage. Even when we first started the game, it was almost unusable. Do you remember? I forget what it was, but we, like, used it in place of the basic Fireball. Which, it costs, I think, less than 12 mana. Where was it? It costs 10, 2 less mana. And it was ranged. And it was doing more damage. Ranged, more damage, less mana. And I really, for the life of me, was like, why in the world is combustion, the skill on the Pyromancy, so bad? And I've wondered that for like the last like 42 hours. Where is it? Where's my Steam? The last 74.4 hours that I've played this game. I've wondered why it was like that. But now we actually have a useful skill. But I'm wondering if, like, the scaling on it is worse.
Just good, wasn't he?
I think I have enough to just level... Oh, I can't do it here. What am I doing? I can't level that up.
Ah, there you are, and I am pleased.
Oh, yeah, we've got plenty of stuff. Oh, wow, it scales up really well. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, it's already scaling like crazy. Wait, why can't I level it up anymore? Oh, I ran out of souls. Oh, that's awkward.
Do not be gone. What is it?
That's really awkward. So we spent everything. Maybe one of these? Nameless Soldier? Oh yeah, it's probably more than enough.
I am.
And then Titanite chunks. So this will bring it from +6 to +7. Now we're out again.
Do not be... What is it?
I didn't think I'd need more. I thought that'd be enough souls.
I...
Okay, we got it to +9.
Do not be gone for long.
This is the same scaling as our other one, a CC, right? CC scaling. Spell buff is less. This is... Oh, yeah, but this is a +10. Yeah, let's go test it out. We actually need something that can take a hit. You know where we're going. You know it. Our favorite place. Even if it's weaker, even a little bit, 12 hits, or sorry, 12 kills to get a thing back is pretty decent. Was it? I didn't see how much it hit for. First one was blocked. Oh, I don't know if that was a direct hit too. 161. I feel like that's not right. 687? Okay, these guys with the shield is actually too hard to test anything. Where can we go for somebody who doesn't have a shield? Oh, oh no, they're resistant. They're resistant to pyromancies, guys. But there's that giant one in here, and we have the dark flame, so it's doing dark damage instead of fire, and it hits really hard anyways. So I guess we could test it here. It is one level underneath my other one. I'll probably just end up using it. It just seems like a direct upgrade, which makes sense. It's a late game thing, right? 70 some odd hours and we're in the DLC. 550. I think something went wrong. Let me try it again. I think it like glitched last time and double hit. So it's hitting 399. So 399, then we'll try the other one. Take off my torch for a second. Ricard's rapier. Okay, this... my mind's going, like, all over the place. Oh. It is nice. It is pretty. Look at the little rings on it. Look at the rings on it. Isn't that nice? Wait, you knew that guy? Oh, sorry. I would have given him a proper burial, but instead, I gave him a cremation. Okay, so... Wait, what is it? Does this have a special skill on it? Rykard's Lunge and Press. That's the name of this skill. Assume a quick stance, lunge forward, and execute a stunning chain of attacks. Sustain offense with strong attack. Oh, cool. Let's try it. Oh! Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Undead Prince Rykard is a special rapier-wielding hollow you fight in Sen's Fortress. Was he really that weak that I just don't remember him? Okay, so I can't be sure. Let's try with the fireball. Let's try with the fireball, but there's something weird going on with this flame. There's like a stagger hit, and then there's like the main hit of damage. And that's why on those other nights, it was ticking for like 100. Because, and that's what killed him, the last one. And the same thing happened to her last time I hit her. There's like a weaker hit, and then there's like the follow-up. One is like a stagger, and one is the main. That one didn't do that. That was just $3.99. So this one, if I'm like... No? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I don't know what's going on. I mean, he wasn't like super strong or something. It was a normal hollow in Dark Souls 1. Knight armor, but with rapier. Was he like a fan favorite NPC and they brought him back? Oh, have we ever seen him do that before? Not really that remarkable, to be honest. Okay, yeah, it did it that time too. Okay, so this like double hits. One of them's really weak, and then the second hit... That's weird. Is that like intentional, or is this just kind of glitchy? It is weaker, but I don't know if that's because it's a +9. I don't know if it's because it's a +9 or like it just does less damage. Weird. I wonder if that's intentionally happening. Or if it's just like... What's the purpose of that? Does it do more stagger damage but have less damage on the attacks? Like maybe it's to build up more stagger. I don't know. We might as well use it. I don't know if I'll upgrade it to max level. Like maybe. Like I'll use it for now. Yeah, but I mean, I use my pyromancy flame a lot. Like, why wouldn't I upgrade it to max, right? If it does more damage, but I won't know. Right now, it's not doing more damage, though. But I think it builds up stagger more. Because it has the 2 hits to it. Gotta go walk the dog. Well, not right now. We've got so much to do. No, I understand. Do you want me to tell you how to get to the ball? Well, is it the way forward? Like, if I go forward, will I stumble onto it, or... No? Okay. Okay, yeah, how to get... Forward is the final boss of the DLC? Oh yeah, we're not ready for that yet. Go out of the chapel to the bridge. Oh yeah, we never figured out the way to get down that where there's that ladder over there. Remember? Like, there's that ladder way off there. We never figured out how to get there. Cut the bridge. You can cut the bridge? Oh my gosh! Descend? Oh, come on now. How would I have figured this out? Good grief. Alright. Okay, thank you for telling me, because I would have never done that. Alright. Oh, more tree branches! Tree days continues. What was that guy doing here? Really, game? You know exactly what I was trying to do. Okay, this person died. Let's see how. I'm getting shot at. I'm getting shot at. Where are they? I think I'd rather just have more damage than more stagger on my fire. Like, for boss fights, maybe it's better to have more stagger, though, right? I see the archer. No, no. I can't move yet. Panic rolling away. Jump to me. Drink here, double drink. Didn't have time. He had so much mobility. I didn't have time to double drink because he rushed me. Oh, the bridge resets? That's weird, the bridge resets. I don't suppose unseen body would help here. I think it would. Moonlight Vortex. Gotta say, I really do like this greatsword. Now, is it as cool as the Dark Moon greatsword? Well, no. For one, it wasn't given to me as a wedding gift. Like, so that automatically takes some points away from it, right? Second of all, it doesn't have quite as much utility with its projectile. Pretty close. Third of all, I have to dodge this arrow. Ow. It's actually a lot of damage for not dodging that arrow. Staggered from the other guy's arrow. We have to jump off. Choice here. I'm stun locked. I would have done more with the daggers because they have higher critical rate. Higher crit damage, I should say. Where's the other dude that's shooting arrows? Oh, he's way up there. That's kind of annoying, so he's just gonna do like that the whole time we're down here, basically. It's almost more annoying just because of the sound effect. Friendship ahead? I don't know if we're ready to go down there. So is there a way back up? Is that guy literally just gonna be raining down arrows the whole time, making that sound? Can I go up and kill him? Oh, you know what I didn't try? I get down on here. I didn't mean to fall. Very touchy. You know what I need to test? If I kill enough enemies, does the parting flame get charged? Even if I didn't kill them with the flame? That's something we didn't test yet. It might just be something we use for bosses for the extra stagger. And then beyond that, we just use it, we just have it to collect like energy from enemies. Okay, so where's the dude that was shooting at us? The other one's down there. Yeah, that's the one. Box was quite jank. I didn't even think we were in danger there. Goober? Kinda. I didn't see. I wasn't expecting that hitbox to go that far, to be honest. In a way, I've actually seen this from a couple different like YouTube videos, and it does make sense. But devs will sometimes make it to where players and their attacks go slightly, like ever so slightly farther than the actual hitbox in single player games, in a lot of single player games. And for enemy attacks, they'll actually sometimes be shorter than they look. And so it really reduces the feeling of like, oh, that's such, BS. There's no way I got hit by that. I don't think Dark Souls and From Software have figured really that out. Gorgeous view. Whoa. It is a gorgeous view. Look at this. Ow. Okay, so the other one can't be up above us. I don't know where they're at exactly, though. I don't know why we would come up here, but we would. I want to find out where that other one where that other one was shooting from. Try to kill them so we can just explore without them. Without them, like, in a disturbance. Out of stamina. I don't know how I poised through that hit. Oh, he is above us, even right now. How in the world do you get up there? Huh. I mean, I needed to die either way because I couldn't get him from that drop-down area. I was looking for him, like, trying to figure out where he is. Maybe you can't get to him? Like, maybe he's literally in an inaccessible... Like, that doesn't make much sense to me. But, like, maybe? Like, maybe you have to shoot him down with your own arrows or something? Yeah, that's really surprising. I didn't think he'd be up that high. Because he was shooting at us down at the bottom from that location. Which is kind of nutty. Yeah, he was shooting at us all the way from the bottom. That's some silliness right there. Infinite arrows, infinite exploding AoE arrows being shot like unrealistic distances that auto-track to the player. Not super heavy track. They just like kind of estimate your location. So where is he? Is he over in here? Oh, okay. Jeez. Yeah, it's almost impossible to see him. Look at that. He's right there. Can you get there? I don't know. Because if we look at right here, this tree branch leads to this area right here, but he's up on this ledge. This is elevated. This is elevated, and once you jump down there, there's no way to get up on top of this ledge. But, like, I went down from the ladder. There, you can't go any further to drop down here. You have to go to this branch. Like, I looked, when I was over there, I looked. There's nowhere to go. You have to jump down to this branch. So how do you get up to that level? Or do you, like, have to use your own bow and arrow? I don't have bows upgraded. This is the first time in the game where I thought, like, oh yeah, they definitely want me to have a bow. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I legitimately, like, I can rush through. We did rush through, but then he's literally just shooting infinite exploding tracking to the player arrows the whole time we're down there just, like, exploring and messing around. I just want to kill him, you know? He does respawn. And I'm kind of wasting time, but I'm also trying to just understand. Like, this might just be an instance of, like, From Software just making a bad decision, right? Like, this might just be trash design. I don't know, right? Yeah, so from here, if we could get up to this ledge, but we can't get up to this ledge. And there's no way to, like, jump off this thing, right? To get on there? I see almost like a walkway. Right? That looks like a little walkway path that leads to the tree of where we'd want to go. But I legitimately don't see how we get there once this is all the way down. You know what I mean? Like, once we get down to the bottom, I don't see. And you can't, like, climb these rocks. Like, I can't climb this rock right here. See? Like, I can't climb that. Oh, can you roll off this little thing? Okay. He took that really well. Do one more for that. I can't do a dodge after that, though. And now this is basically just a normal path. Right there. We're gonna fall. Shoot, that hit's done. Drink. Dodge that. That was really bad hitbox. Oh my gosh. We were nowhere in range of that at all. Dodge that. Good lord, that That hitbox was just disgusting. What the heck? Okay, now we can explore without being harassed. So I do see a crab over there. Is a crab, right? Yeah, icy crab. I see icy crab. Ah! Oh, there's a bonfire here? Strange. Toxic. Definitely gonna die. Can we just agree that this actually is just shitty From Software design? Because now the guys with the arrows are gonna respawn, but that was just stupid. That's just dumb that they have 2 of those. They have so much HP and they just spam attacks out. You have to, like, kite around them. They're actually kind of a tricky enemy. Got thousands of HP. And they're aggro triggered together too. It's also kind of shitty game design, and probably not a lot of players understand aggro triggers. Well, we haven't tried Sunlight Spear out. I didn't want to try it on crabs, but like, maybe I don't really have a choice here, right? All right, let's go. Took off the thing for the other flame. I don't even use it. Stop! I'm still in animation. We actually don't win neutral well. Evil trees. One took a lot of damage. Let's heal up. I don't know. I'm still conflicted on that. On the flame. H. Okay, I'm gonna go up here for one more second. There was that one area with the ladder that I wanted to get to. Okay, I don't have repair on right now, do I? Fine, we'll use this until it gets low. I always have my daggers and my flame. Is there gonna be an enemy around the corner? Hey, how did that one take a second hit? I mean, they usually don't scream and flail like that either. Maybe that was like a special one? It didn't look different, did it? Snap freeze. Creates cloud of near freezing mist. Okay. Let there be silence. Listen carefully. Just a crying tree. Whoa, here, that's the ladder. How do we get there? I thought I went up here and it wasn't here. It must have been another looking ramp that looked the same. Or when I killed the tree, it broke some ice or something? I don't see another one. Oh, maybe it was over there? I don't know. I'm a little confused. This is what I was looking for, though. We were looking for this for, like, ages ago. Whoa. A slab. Whoa. Massive. This just leads back up to the top of the bridge. Alright, how are we doing on souls? Oh, really bad. Okay. Because I've died a few times and lost everything, because I, like, got knocked off. It's fine. We really don't need them right now. Oh, right. We move forward then. I'm breaking the ice. This is a boss? here. Go for the wolf. If I hit that guy, it's incidental and it's nice. This is a fair amount of damage. Can't dodge that yet. I was still drinking. I was still in drinking animation. I think he input reads. Hard to tell. Is that a stagger? I couldn't tell. Can't attack anymore after that I'm out of stamina. I think you input read? Well, it's kind of weird because you feel like you're controlling them for a second. Like your inputs control their actions. So it's really awkward. Like once you notice it, it's hard not to like unnotice it. Like I'm doing their character. That's a parry stance, right? Or is that like a readied Ash of War? Oh, I thought it was just summoning up more little wolves. It's a big one. Maybe stamina. Oh, this would be a perfect time for it, actually. Need mana. Alright, we're gonna use our new spell. Sunlight Spear. Shazka! Okay, now the wolf. We are out of heals. Traditional heals, anyways. Dodge, dodge. It's like 2 hits. I don't know if I would get this off. Dodge. Dodge. One miss it. That's not how that works. Okay, I see when it pivots. Does so much damage. Oh gosh. Weird. Okay. I wasn't expecting a lot of what just happened. Weird dog. It was a weird dog. That was the weirdest dog I've ever seen in a Souls game. Like, it was like... and would, like, breathe ice on the ground. And then try to, like, hit me. It was very snappy with its damage, too. We gotta go back to Firelink and shift our flasks. It's really weird. Like, I don't... This is like one of those ideas I don't think should have made it off the table. And obviously they fixed it in Elden Ring. But like, why can I not shift my flasks at the bonfire? Like, that doesn't make any sense. What do you think, like 8 and 4?
Pretty be careful.
It's probably too many mana, to be honest, but like, cause I don't know, I used a lot there. I kind of felt a little bit like I cheesed the human dude, but it was like, it was such a gank fight. Um, I think I do go in with the black fire orb to start with. I'm gonna take the staff off. I think I do go in with black fire orb, but Shah's Ka could also be really nice. I didn't really see its damage. I thought it would hit hard, but okay, I can two-shot the wolves if they get in close, though. Where is it? Wow, okay, he just blocked my big sword with that little shield. Can I backstab him? Probably should have done that with my daggers, honestly. Just trying to... I guess I can't do that, actually. I've never tried that input. Dude, like, is that a stagger, or was that just, like, an animation? I've never used a shield before, so I don't even know how that works. Like, is that a full stagger where I could, like, get him? Shah's Ka! Good dodge. Technically, this is a fun fact. In Elden Ring, it's actually been discovered, although it doesn't really have any bearing on anything, but it's actually been discovered that enemies don't input read, they actually animation read. I don't really know what the difference is, but I did find that kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is, like, bad or good. This is just, like, once again, like, why am I fighting two guys? You know? I don't think this is a bad fight. I don't think it's good either, though. It's just, like, either one of these individually wouldn't be good enough. So they, like, have to be together. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird. That is a stagger opportunity. Interesting. Okay, I wasn't sure if it worked like that. I feel like this is kind of cheese, but he won't stop blocking me. I bet you won't try that again, will you? Might not need to. I almost got one shot. First time I've taken damage this fight. It was almost all my HP. Good thing I'm leveled enough, right? Jump. What have you learned about blocking? Nope. Watch that. Dodge. That's one hit. Alright, I got hit here. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. It's on the wrong flask. Dodge. Dodge. I was early. I deserve to be in there. That was really dumb. That was a preloaded dodge, that last one. Don't do that. Dodge. Wait for him to... Dodge. So when he does the ice breath, am I supposed to run from that? Because I just tried spam roll dodging. I'm in medium roll weight, right? Normally I like to be in light in the Souls games because of stuff like that. But I think I just have to run. Maybe you can dodge through it? I don't know. It did hit me for free. The wolf does hit hard. So when he does the thing where he's gonna charge, he like tilts his head to the side and opens his mouth, and then it's just like, it is instant. He is instantly there. It's a teleport, right? I've brought this up in the past, but if there's no difference between the enemy being there and not being there, doesn't matter if you want to say, well, he just moved fast. It functions as a teleport. They weren't there, then they are. And you have to play around that, right? So, like, the second I see that animation, it needs to be, like, immediate. I press the button to get away. That was a single hit from one of the trash ads. That's a lot of damage. I don't think I can stop that. Half my HP from 8 down to 7. All right. I didn't think that would travel that far. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell if he's going to move, like, far or not. Because, like, that attack doesn't go very far, right? But the wolf does two-shot. Interesting. Because I only took 2 hits there, right? So that was legit 2-shot? Kind of weird. I will say this again, it does feel like they kind of designed themselves into a box, you know? It's like, how do you, like, I have 8 flasks. How in the world do you make me, like, use them all? 8, well, it's like, how about we don't? Like, we'll just kill the player in 2 hits. And then it's hard, right? Well, kinda, right? But, you know, the opposite thing you could do is have, like, 2 crippled brothers, and one of them, like, heals the other one, like, 30 times in a row. You could do that, too, right? And then it basically forces the player to go through flask after flask after flask. That'll make him use them all up. It's like, well, yeah. But you know what I mean? It feels like they kind of designed themselves into a box. I see why I got hit by that last time. I think there's a level of tracking to that, ironically enough. It, like, I thought I knew where it was going, trajectory-wise, and then it didn't go there. Can't kite around that. Yeah, I can. Okay, we drink here. It's full HP. Okay, so when he does that, he's not blocking. He's in some sort of stance for an attack. Can we backstab this? It's okay. Anna, down about a quarter HP. That. So is he shielding when he does that or not? I honestly can't tell. Because it looks like he's readying an attack, but it also kind of looks to me like he's blocking too. Okay, we're gonna bring ourselves to full HP here. This is a pretty, like, cinematic fight. I eat ship damage. I say ship damage, but that was half my HP that I had lost. I think the... I feel like I have to go back and rewatch the footage. I've had this problem a few times in this DLC where critical attacks, like visceral attacks, don't trigger. I don't think that was my visceral attacks damage. I think that was just the flames, right? Because, what was it, 162? Just seems really low. I'm wondering if it's not, like, triggering the damage from my visceral. Like, it's doing the animation clearly, but that damage seemed really low. And last time I expected to see a huge chunk of his HP come off when I did it, but I didn't see that. So I'm wondering if it's like not registering. There is an ad, and we've had this happen I think 3 or maybe even 4 times, where legitimately the visceral attacks damage just doesn't go through at all. Thought it was totally meant to be. And this is a bad start. We got trash ads and we got the guy. Probably unwinnable at this point. I didn't think he would start. I didn't think it would start until I like walked into the room. Yeah. I didn't think it would... I thought I was, like, okay to set up. I was still talking and stuff, you know, streamer stuff. Like, I wasn't ready for it to, like, start. I thought I'd actually have to, like, go into that alcove for it to trigger the fight. So I wasn't even ready for it. But you know what I mean? Because the followers, where we got this set from, where we got this armor set from, those enemies, we've had it multiple times where we've landed visceral attacks, and it just doesn't do any damage at all. Like, we've had that happen 2 or 3 times yesterday. So, actually it might have been the day before yesterday. When we first got here is when I noticed it to be an issue. So I'm wondering if it's something weird, like you get a visceral and you have to, like, pause for, like, half a second before you do the attack, or it just doesn't register. I'm not sure. And I can't be certain that's what's happening here either. It just seems like that visceral did such little damage, I almost don't believe it was working properly, you know? Got a little bit of stamina left. That backstab. Dodge that backstab. Yeah, that's 667. See, yeah, I can tell when I land it. It's a lot of damage. tank here. Dodge that. One hit, dodge. My mind was split in half. I should have... That was a punish window, but because the wolf was attacking, it wasn't anymore. I think he dies here. One more. Light. Okay, there's the mage attack. Okay, he's out. Dodge that. Get one hit here. We're out of mana. Chomp! Okay. Almost full HP, a little bit less. Mana up. I can't move yet. That was just panic rolling because I didn't think it was going to let me move yet. One hit, two hit, 830 damage. Okay, so this is the breathe ice attack, so we just run away, right? And then chomp. Okay, and he does it again. Okay, yeah, so that's just like a runaway. Does that twice. Swipe. It's a lot of damage. It's like 80% of my HP. Chomp. Swipe. This again. I didn't read that attack at all. Yeah, he's basically just teleporting to me, and I'm not reading the teleports, right? I feel like there's going to be more of an animation, but then it just teleports on top of the player. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a pretty annoying fight. I don't think it's like hard necessarily. It's pretty annoying though, and his damage is clearly overtuned. I know it's DLC. I know. Well, we've been playing the DLC this whole time. I'm aware, but it just seems a little overtuned, right? It's a lot of damage really fast. Once again, though, they kind of have to compensate though, because I don't think this thing's moveset is like that great. It's all right, I guess. I don't know. I gotta say though, like, are we comparing this to some of the DLCs of the past, like Dark Souls? Like, maybe there's another boss besides this one? Besides, like, this one and, like, the final boss of this DLC area. But if this is, like, this is pretty bad as a DLC boss, right? Is that a hot take? Maybe it's a hot take. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is like the best one. Especially the part where you get ganked by the wolves at the beginning. Okay. You're entitled to your own opinion, I suppose. Dodge that. So he did block that. That was the block sound effect. But it didn't. So when he's in that form, it's not like a safe punish. Weird. Scared. Ashen. Ashare. off-screen attack. Yeah, like, Sif was a pretty good fight. It was, like, Sif is one of those fights that, like, I'd like to see it be remade, because I feel like its hitbox was a little bit bad. So I'd really like to see that one, like, redone at some point, you know? Off-screen attack, don't give me that. You know it's a 3-hit attack. Isn't it only a 2, actually? I think it's only a 2. The charge move, like when he charges with ice. Also, I don't know the timing for that. I don't know if there is a timing, because isn't it determined based upon his proximity? Maybe not, because it does count as essentially a teleport. I don't know why he did that attack. The character had to pivot. Yeah, so I can't punish that attack right there. Whatever the hell that stance is. Okay, flask here. Can't punish whatever the heck that is. Dodge. Can we, like, jump attack that or something? It's weird, he goes into that pose, and I feel like I should be able to do something about it, right? Just 2. Chomp. Chomp. 1 attack, he teleports backwards. Chomp. I'm at half HP. Swipe. I have my kill. I thought I was dead there. I was at half HP when you triggered that. Get back and hold. Chomp. 1 hit, 2 hit. Teleport away. Chomp. Chomp. Teleport away. Breath run from that. I actually got released. Chomp. Ready its second attack. Oh, he can cancel into the ice thing. Ready attack. Okay, drink here. Chomp. Ready its... Didn't do the second one there. Weird. Okay, we drink here. Chomp. Ready the second attack. Chomp. Okay. That was weird. That was weird. I expected to get a visceral attack there at the end, but I never got it. I just was like stuck there, like swinging my single one-handed dagger like a moron. But yeah, it's 3 argumental, 2 in short delay, and then a 3rd. Maybe I never noticed. About time you do something right. I mean, I got him. I got some kind of bones and a Valor Heart. Champion's Bones. That was weird though, right? At the end. It's kind of anticlimactic because I got the stagger. I got the stagger on him. Also, I could have shifted more flasks. I didn't use that much mana. Like, not nearly that much for their HP. Check the grave. To do something with the ashes? Is it a key item? Burn at Firelink Shrine to unlock undead witches? I don't know what that means, but okay. We got the weapon for him. I'm sure it's just a paired sword and shield. Special ability is Lion Stance. While in stance, normal attack to thrust forward with shield up, and strong attack to execute the shield bash with a lion's roar. Oh, wow. That's a cool moveset. Whoa. Pretty versatile. So this does count as blocking though then, right? So why couldn't I break his guard when he did that? Was it just a weird technicality like glitch? I don't know. What am I doing with this shrine? It pairs you in Oh, I see. It's a PvP. Okay. Interesting. The grave is neat. It's kind of sad. I try not to say graves are like neat and stuff. It's sad, you know, to be polite. I think I like this the best out of the paired other weapons that we have. It's pretty cool. Obviously, my daggers is actually my favorite, but... Wait, you can use that without mana? Wait, how? Does it just, like, do no damage? I don't have any mana, I'm still able to do it, though. Maybe it's just, like, way weaker. The pyramids are graves, but you wouldn't say they're not neat. You're right, the pyramids are graves, technically. Yeah, they are pretty neat, too. Alright, 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 I will concede. I'm wrong on that. Graves can be neat. And technically coffins can be neat, too. Like, all it takes is Dracula to tell you that. That was a weird fight. That wasn't like DLC level fight though. Like for a DLC boss, that was really bad, right? It wasn't very exciting. It was kind of spammy. The damage was too high. How much? Wait until I see the other boss. Oh gosh. You're gonna have opinions? Oh no. Well, yeah, I always have opinions though, right? Can't we just get a good old-fashioned Dragon Slayer armor? That fight was so fire. They've had a few really good ones, but then we've also had like quite a few bad. It's 300 apiece. AoE farm. I think I need 70 some. I can't even do that test here. I need 72,000. This isn't the place to farm. These guys don't drop enough souls. That bird thing drops a lot, but sometimes I die to it. It's more practice, though. It is more practice, though. You have to admit. You know, I officially dubbed it Tree Day today, but you know, you weren't really on the trees that much. Should I try my parting flame on this thing and see if I can get a stagger? We never staggered this thing, right? Well, we just killed it instead. How's that? We could just kill it instead. Like, I'm fine with that. In Dark Souls 2, I had, like, the Dark Pyromancer's Flame. I don't remember what it did. Was that Dark Souls 1? I think it was 2. I had something in 1 that was pretty cool, and then when you brought it to, like, +10, it gave it a different name. They called it, like, Ascended Pyromancy Flame. That stagger is really good. That stagger is really good. The next boss that we fight, we should maybe consider leveling this up to +10. You don't get very many slabs though, you know? Like, you don't get really many slabs in this game, so I better be really sure I'm doing that. And it would probably bring the damage of the flame pretty close to my other one. But once again, sometimes I just think it's better to go for damage. Like, I don't care that much about stagger. Dodge that. I tried neutral dodging. That. It. I have out of stamina. That's so cool, though. Definitely one of the more unique items in the game, right? It took the DLC and 74 hours to get here, but we did get something that's very unique. Right? A high stagger pyromancy flame that can restore Estus. Dodge the second part. Third. Yeah, the stamina cost on. And does it cost more stamina? I feel like it burns through it, but I had to dodge a few times first. Probably not. It hits so hard. Alright, let's travel back to Firelink. Oh, I never really... I kind of want to go back. Actually, just, like, back to where we just were. Actually, we'll do the mountains. I want to test how much Shazka is hitting for. I don't have this upgraded enough. My chime's only at +5. I need to upgrade that. We need to see if I have another thing that's better. That's going to throw off the test. That's basically going to make the test completely irrelevant. E35. Wow. Okay, it actually hit harder on this guy. Whoa. Okay, and this is only a +5 chime. Lock that one. Thought I'd be silly there for a second. Interesting. These guys could be weak to lightning. Either way, we need something. We need some sort of casting focus to level up. Like 100%. So we'll take our level.
Then I am of thous. Very well, then take. Let these souls withdrawn from their
Bounce between int and vigor for a while until we catch up to faith. In a weird path.
Mayst thou thy people.
Alright. I don't use gentle prayer anymore. Like at all. I don't. So for casting focus, this one's definitely out, right? Allowed for faster casting than ordinary chimes. But it's weaker, right? Right, it's scaling. I was like, wait, where did I get that from? Its scaling is only C to start with, unupgraded. Where these other ones, to be fair, are talismans, have higher. This one has the highest scaling. Saint's Talisman. Certainly a frailty to this talisman, which undermines the steadfasts granted by its skill. Steadfastness. So that's our strongest so far. This one might be higher right now because we upgraded it though. So I think we take the Saint's Talisman. It's the nicest looking one too. How do I do unfaltering prayer? Oh, it just does it at the same time? Oh, I thought it was like an individual skill. Oh. That's what that weird aura is around me when I do spells. So you can do the normal version of the spell. Or you can do the unfaltering prayer version and get hyper armor during it. That's infinitely better than I thought how that worked. Okay. I thought it was like a spell I had to change. I never even tried it before. Okay. Well, this is definitely what we'll upgrade. We ran out of Titanite chunks, but it's at +8.
Friede, be careful.
I can't imagine what this is gonna hit like. This might replace our Hashareth as like our most powerful projectile. So when we're doing like, maybe not exploring, but like bossing, and we need to do more damage, ready? Shazka! 388? I don't feel like that's any harder than we hit before. Like the exact same, isn't it? I see ya. I was expecting it to hit harder, weren't you? Weren't you expecting like 400 or 500? $403. $388. Oh no. Because this is about 3. That's 540. Wait, why is this hitting so hard right now? It didn't hit this hard last time we did the test, did it? Was I on the other flame? Can hardly see the HP. Yeah, you mean my HP, right? It keeps disappearing because I have it set to that. Which you don't think it would get rid of my HP if I was missing any. It's kind of what I don't like about it. Like right now, I'm missing HP, but I don't know. I like how cinematic it makes it look. Oh, their HP. Well, it's there. And then it's gone. 388. 388. It's a pretty fast projectile. It's hitting for like 388. .403. So it goes very fast, it goes very far, but it is less damage. I could have sworn my chime was hitting harder than that. Oh, its spell buff is higher, but its scaling is less. That doesn't make any sense. Does it? Just waste all those materials. .403. Yeah, this is hitting harder and it's only +6. Because it has a higher spell buff, but the other one had an S scaling, so why isn't its spell buff higher? I just thought that the attribute, because it says attribute bonus, it has an S scaling. It had like a high scaling, it already had an A in faith. It has a D in strength too. We're not getting anything from that. But I just figured that the S scaling would make it do more damage, but its spell buff is literally still less. Even with this having less scaling, it's still outdoing it, which is super weird. I guess we'll keep it for now. I don't know. I don't plan on using that spell a whole lot. More of like a bossing thing, right? We have like a full screen ranged projectile. But these two are still gonna be more what we use. And then I need to decide if I'm upgrading the parting flame to +10. I don't think I should. I think I should keep... Maybe the parting flame can be my +9 for mobbing. And then I keep the +10 mostly for bossing. The extra stagger, I don't even know if it is extra stagger. It's 2 hits, right? So I'm assuming it's extra stagger. But for bossing, then we use the big one. Parting flame was going to be better for mobbing because we can get back our S discharges, right? There's no way to get back Estus, Ashen Estus. So the mana that you do use is just gone. Oh, I forgot we got Taya yesterday, or what looks like it. Well, that is quite a bit different. It's basically Taya, it's just very different, like in its animation. Its functionality is pretty similar. I would have been more excited about this, but like I said, in Elden Ring, the thing that made Taya so good was that it only used 3 mana. So it was like your go-to don't use up all of your mana on trash ads but still have a projectile spell. And you didn't get it until quite a bit later. Like, Corin sold it to you, like, way late. It's really bad. It's really bad in this game. I didn't think it would be good, but I already know what the mist is gonna do, but we could put it on. Just say we tried it. These guys are immune. I mean, that would make sense, right? Alright, I think I've done enough messing around and testing. We do still have Ember. I'm sure that won't last very long. Oh man, really? Really? It's just so disruptive to gameplay. Guess I could just quit out, right? Won't let me? I literally can't quit out of the game when that's running? Why? It's the way they designed it, I guess. Did I not hit there? I was over half my HP with those cubes. Watch that. Hit. Fireball. Go for jump. Hit. How am I getting hit? Is this latency issues? I don't feel like I'm taking hits. Like, I don't feel like I hit her there either. Trash game. Ugh, it's so disruptive to gameplay. It's just like, I understand it's gone in the new games. I get it. They removed the system entirely from the new games, but it's just so, like, disruptive to just playing. Want to at least have my Ember at least a little while I go into the next section. Like, I don't get to keep it all the time. You die a lot in this game. You can die very quickly. If I wasn't streaming and really worrying about, like, reading messages and stuff like that, I'd just play offline. Just such a disruptive system. And then they don't even have the decency to have, like, the netcode good.
Flame flickering once again. Not enough blood yet, Shade.
Who's this guy?
My flail. Bring me my flail.
Have our greatsword.
Friede. What stops thine ears? Please, my flail. Right away.
Hi. Dream? Okay. Who is this guy? Buddy, can I help you? What's in here? What's in your little basin? Oh, your face. It,
Oh, Bring Friede to me, please. Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again?
What flame?
Soon will it surge. I can see it, feel it.
Fret not, Father. We have no need of thy flail.
Father?
'Tis only the
Who dis?
flame quivering at misguided ash. Please avert thine eyes.
They're gonna make me fight the woman?
I will snuff out these ashes for good.
They're gonna make me fight the woman? The weird lady? Alright. Sure, why not? Okay. Read that. That input of mine. Oh, that looks like a charging stance, yeah. There's something very similar to that in Bloodborne. Everything's readable so far, very snappy. Very snappy, oh my gosh. It was a nice AoE hit. Can I stagger you? A lot of damage. Got hit there. This is an Elden Ring. I need a time to heal. I need a time to heal. Stop. Stop it! This is an Elden Ring. Knock it off. Also, actually, Bloodborne would be the better one because that had the faster heal animation. I don't know what Frostbite does in this game. Where'd she go? Invisible? That was stupid. That was an intern's decision. They're like, what if we made the boss go invisible? No. No, that's why you're the intern. Who took that guy's advice? Who took Mr. Intern's advice on that? Down to 3 flasks. I don't really know what to do against that, to be honest. I don't know if I like need an item to like reveal her, or that's just how it is. Pretty stupid. I got hit. I don't know what she's doing. Oh, that was different. I thought she was gonna charge. Okay, so she can jump out of that too. Out of flasks. Okay, so I need to jump. I need to dodge once away.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
I don't know, this is pretty stupid. Yeah, I don't know. Probably shouldn't be using the greatsword because it is weaker, right? And I'm not getting much value out of it, but it's fun to use. I might use it for a few more goes. I don't. Oh, it's kind of a stupid fight. A lunge. That hits okay, but like afterwards I have no stam. She's already doing this. Dodge that. How does that work? Now I'm confused. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, I did that attack. It... stamina. Whatever. Having trouble saying that word today, apparently. Sure, this is just the first phase. Pretty annoying first phase, though.
Return from whence thou camest.
Yeah, I'll go back.
For
I'll use
that
my
is
normal
thy
stuff.
place of belonging.
It's just pretty stupid. Like I don't really have too much to say, right? The scythe special move where she like puts her scythe to the like in that animation like she's gonna use the one of her special moves. It's that same problem I've brought up in the past where there's one that's like precise timing where she's like jump up into the air and you need to hold your dodge, and then when she comes crashing down you dodge again. So she's like special pose, wait for it, jump, wait for it, dodge again, right? But then alternatively she can go special pose, wait for it, lunge! And it's like, well, which one are you gonna do? Because like one requires an immediate response and the other is like you have to hold that response. If you dodge immediately thinking that she's gonna do the release when she jumps up into the air, maybe you have enough time to dodge again. It could be one of those, like you expect the lunge every time, and then maybe if she does the jump you can like double/triple dodge away. I say triple because there's the ice after effect explosion. Like maybe that's the intended design. I don't know. That is a guess, right? She might be weak to actual fire rather than darkness, so we can try using this, or we could try regular combustion. Try both. Having trouble getting a hit off right now.
Return from whence thou camest, for
And get a hit
that
in.
is thy place of belonging.
That's weird how she kind of snapped to me at the end there. Like that attack didn't feel like it should have landed. Okay, I mean, it was coded to move her forward, but like, you know, somebody who doesn't have experience doing this fight, I wouldn't have expected it to move her model forward enough for that attack to connect, right? It didn't really, it didn't come across as like, I didn't read it as, oh, she's gonna be able to hit me with another attack from this distance. It's like it's part of failure osmosis difficulty in the Souls games, right? So just expect her to do the lunge. And that, right, one hit. That's 427. Wait, she only did single swipe that time. Dodge that. I was still on the ground.
Return
I was-
from whence thou
What?
camest, for that is thy place of
What the heck
belonging.
happened? I was still on the ground. I guess it's not like Monster Hunter though. It like kind of forces you to get up. But that's maybe they should learn that from Monster Hunter, that you can just stay down, because like if the boss knocks you down and just does a whole bunch of free hit. Sister Frieden Ring? Yeah, she does feel more like an Elden Ring boss. I don't know, she just kind of feels stupid, honestly. I don't think this is bad. I think this is just like a crappy fight so far. Well, maybe her phase 2's better. One hit. So I'm hitting for 427 for sure. I wanted to make sure that was like this. Watch that. Yeah, 427. But I think she might be weak to actual fire damage since she's like icy. That is a guess. So we'll try that on her next time. Okay, so if you get close enough to her, it reveals her. What is that? I've never seen that move before. And you can stagger her out of it. Okay. And you can stagger her out of it. You just need to hit her. Oh my gosh, that was almost all my HP. We'll double drink here. I'm dead. The ice. Where is she? It's down to 5. She has quite a bit of HP. Where is she? I hear her. I hear her, but I don't see her. Okay, so that skill works differently than I thought. Okay. So I understand a little bit more now of how that works. She goes invisible. If you don't find her, she will take that ready pose, and she'll sprint to wherever you are or teleport to you. So she's invisible. I don't know which one it is. The devs could have... if I was From Software, I would have made it a teleport. Just to F with the player a bit, right? So most likely, she's just teleporting. That's not what I meant to do. Most likely, she's just teleporting to the player's location to use that skill. But if you reveal her, then she just kind of stays in place and doesn't teleport, because that would be obviously like really cheeseball, and the players would be like, man, that's bullshit. Well, yeah, because you teleport the enemy onto the player, like, it's real stupid. Yeah, she's very snappy. Okay, down to 6. Yeah, we don't win neutral here. This is kind of Elden Ringy. We don't win the neutral. Attacks are too fast. And the teleporting backwards is pretty annoying too. Yeah, so this is the special move. We can dodge it though.
Return from whence thou camest.
The teleporting backwards is maybe like the most irritating part of this, honestly. Now that I'm like a little more comfortable with her moveset, like the teleporting is just so irritating. Cause you don't like I guess you can stagger lock her. Like my daggers might actually be the best choice here. Cause I was able to actually get my dagger combos off like I would be able to like in a Bloodborne boss, which is pretty cool. Like I couldn't just sit there and do like endless stuff on her. She input read? 300, that's pretty decent. Teleports backwards. Half my HP in one hit. That was my first hit.
From whence thou camest,
so that was... yeah, she's basically killing in 2 hits. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. I understand Bloodborne was like such a big success. And it didn't bother me so much dying so quickly in that game. Even in Bloodborne, it was pretty rare to die in like 2 or 3 hits though. It really was. It was more common than in all the other Souls games, but you had the rally mechanic and the fastest heal and 20 heals. Compared to the rest of the series, it was like designed around that, you know? I got hit here. I thought I'll over to that. 291. Dodge. 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 Yeah, I'm not playing this right because I know we don't win neutral. Dodge. I hear her. I hear her trying to, like, get to me.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
I don't know if I'll do this too many more times today. Normally, I'm good with throwing myself into challenges for like hours normally, but like I don't know. You know, it's the DLC. This isn't fun, you know. I mean, it'd be nice to at least see what her second phase is. But it's like, I don't know. I'm really soured on most of the bosses. So I know she's behind me. Like, I know she's behind me, I hear her. But she just, like, walks in that ready pose until she, like, gets to me. You know what I mean? But I, like, know where she's at. Okay, there is a sound effect for it. I thought she was in front of me there. It's way later than that.
Return from whence thou camest.
Okay, so it might be like a
place of
3
belonging.
Mississippi or a 4 Mississippi before it happens. Ah, man. I don't know. I guess I'm more disappointed than anything, you know, it's the DLC. And, like, our first boss was a gank fight with, like, wolves and some, like, random dude, and... She gonna do the lunge? Wait. I think it's 4. I think it's on 4. As soon as I hear her sound effect. Seem to be it at all, actually. Wasn't like fully counting, there was more listening. It was a little early on that, but I got out of range, I guess. I didn't read that as coming in. I didn't even try to dodge that. I thought it was out of range. I don't know what Frostbite does in this game. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
Return
Might be a
from
3
whence
miss a
thou
dodge.
camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
It might be a 3 miss a dodge after she starts writing it. You know what's weird? I thought if you got close enough to her, you revealed her, but like I'm like right on top of her sometimes, and it's not bringing her out of stealth. So I don't know what the rule is. Like, if you rush up on her just as she's going stealth, it seems to cancel it. She does so much teleporting backwards, though. Like, right there. I didn't really even read that attack, because, like, I was going in as she was writing the action, and then she could release it whenever. Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3, miss it, dodge. Seems to work. Oh. Dodge. So yeah, it's basically a 3 miss it dodge. Teleport back. Swing, swing, delayed, swing. Swing. Swing, swing. What is she doing? I've never seen that before. Be miss it, dodge. Got a mana. I probably have too many mana flasks, honestly. Which one is she doing? I don't know if I've ever seen that one. Mississippi 2, Mississippi. Oh. So it's late on my count. She is right on top of me, though, right? So how am I not revealing her? Do I have to be even closer than that? Mississippi 2, Mississippi dodge. I started way late on the count on that. Flasks. Dodge. That's a little early.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
What? I have no idea what that is. Stwetin? What? This is, I don't know. It's definitely a slow fight. I should have timed. I should time this next one, like how long it takes to go through this. We don't win neutral. I can't just go up and attack her. Her attacks are faster than my daggers. Well, can't we stagger her, though? Unless she has a proximity attack. Then we could just stagger walk her, right? For a little bit. Like, till there, until she teleports. Was half my HP. Here, back off. Back off. Okay. Okay, we did get to phase 2. Oh, shit. I swear, if there's another sister and they both do stealth, I'm gonna lose it. Turns out you were being too passive. I was, I guess. That was full rushdown, which is my innate playstyle, right? It's why I go with the daggers. This is awful. We just killed her in front of her daddy. Like her literal daddy, though. Oh, so it's a completely different boss. Alright. Okay, then. No, you are dead. You definitely bled out right there. I watched you die. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So now we have to deal with that guy, like, throwing fire and crap at us as she's, like, dancing around. Kill me. Alright, let's do it. I'm ready. Dodge that second one.
Leave us be, Ashen One, so we all thought of us from thy mind.
Oh, that's not how I thought it was gonna be. I
have.
thought he was, like, gonna stay in the back. I didn't think he could move. I thought he was gonna be, like, throwing projectiles. So it's another gank fight? So they throw, like, a gank fight at you as the final boss of the DLC? Really? Like, this was gonna be too crap if they whoa. Like, they needed to do something here because they couldn't. That was my bad. Like, they couldn't just have this as the first phase, like, obviously. Can we interrupt that? Nope.
Return from
I thought we might be able to interrupt that attack, but it's like a trigger hair release when you get too close. That one's not super safe to attack on. We could probably do it with a fireball. I thought you'd think too much. Wait, what? Oh, I know what you're talking about now. I didn't understand that comment. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I probably just should have. I mean, you have to admit, like, that was weird. Dodge that. Dodge the delayed. I have enough stamina to punish this. Dodge that. Dodge that. I have enough stamina. I don't hear her. Okay, we drink here. Down to 7. Should I go for a strong attack first in some of those instances? Just it. Lady boss in the painted world with a scythe that turns invisible, surprised she isn't half dragon. I mean, that is true. Maybe she's like the reincarnation. You think? Could that be a thing? Or maybe that it's like she's part of the same lineage? I don't know, there's something going on there. You are right. Alright, we're gonna go down to 6. Oh, it slows stamina regen. You're frostbitten. Swipe. Drink here. So wait, can I damage either of them? Well, now I definitely should be on the Blackflame. now I definitely should be on my Blackflame, whatever. Oh, hi. I almost didn't see you there. And by almost, I mean I did not see you. Your dad is making so much noise right now. Normally when I go over to other people's houses, you know, their dads make tacos. Your dad's just making a fiery mess. Okay, we drink here. That's stamina. Okay, the dad's dead. Okay. I don't know what she's doing. Yeah, I never seen that attack before. I never seen that one either. That was her standard AoE. I haven't seen that attack either. Almost out of flasks, we're running pretty low.
Leave us be, Ashen One.
Didn't have a chance to
all
heal him
thought of
there.
us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
Right? I know I've only been there once, but I kind of just don't want to do this anymore. I kind of just don't want to do this anymore. It takes so long. Phase 3, Joy. I know, it's pretty irritating, honestly. What was the difference between Flame and Blackflame in terms of total damage? Well, one thing is for sure, we're putting on Karthus Beacon, right? We're definitely putting on Karthus Beacon to crank our damage up. You know what? I think we just go with this. I'm not gonna use it anyways. The daggers seem to be the way to go. They give us enough openings, which is weird because normally, like, this game likes to give no openings. Yeah, we need to do it faster, which just basically means I need to hit harder. Didn't think I'd get out of the way of that in time. That was early. Drink here. It's almost all my HP. So they share an HP pool? I just figured I couldn't hurt her. Maybe I can't. The dad seemed to be the better way to go anyways. Come here, Daddy. It's time for you to get a spanking. I can't see what's going on. I can't see what's going on right now. Get out of that corner. I think my Karthus Beacon ran out. Okay, I got him about half. I'm gonna back up. I can't dodge that right now. It's blasting. actually know how to dodge that at all. I don't even have an idea right now. Okay, there's an AoE behind her, even though it doesn't look like for that out of flasks. Lose half my HP in one hit.
Leave us be, Ashen One. Sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
I wonder how you dodge that skill. I wonder how you dodge that skill where she jumps up into the air and does the explosion. You do have iframes when you dodge, but it seems to like put you into hit stun when she lands. And then there's the explosion afterward is delayed. So I'm not sure really. Let's try with flame. See if there's like what we think. Wait, what? How did that attack miss? Flask in, so I've already used 1 of 8. Good. Teleporting backwards is pretty annoying. I'm out of mana. I didn't notice.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Because if I'm not getting, I thought maybe I could get use out of the burst damage of the flame, and then in that case I could justify keeping this, but otherwise I'll shift flasks. So we're not using much mana really. I think throwing a few Blackflame fireballs is probably be pretty rewarding in the long run for this fight. The teleport backwards is really annoying. I got hit. Might actually die here. Before I'm out of mana. Yeah, so what it is we're not winning neutral with the flame, right? It's too slow. It's probably not worth it. It also makes her teleports much more punishing because she's teleporting away by the time I'm like doing the wind up for this snap. You know what I mean? So we'll shift flasks then. There's no reason to have that much mana. We'll maybe go 2. That'll give us 3 mana bars. It's enough to throw a few fireballs here or there, especially when she goes into that red pose. That there doesn't seem to be any like, because I think it's I don't think it's a normal like readied move where it's like 3 seconds and then it's launched. If I had to guess, it's trigger based upon your proximity.
Friede, be careful.
Do you know what I mean? So like she goes into the like holding the scythe into that move, but if you get close enough to her, she'll automatically just trigger an attack. So like you can't get close to her, it's automatically gonna cause the release to happen. I can't say that's what is happening, but the few times I've tried to choke up on her when she's doing that, it feels like it's almost input ready. because it's happening so quick. It's like I'm there, she's released it. So I'm thinking it's proximity. When you get, when like, you know, if then statement, if player is within, you know, 2 meters of attack, release, or something like that. Yeah, this move, right? So you can punish that with a ranged, though, because she can't, like, move out of it, apparently. That was early. That was, like, a 3-hit combo, but the first one puts you into this weird stagger. Same with that. You can see I was staggered for that first part, so you actually need to kind of temper your move. Wait, it's Karthus Beacon end, or did I forget to put it up? Slam down, after effect. I guess I was late on both those timings. I knew what she was doing too. Which makes it even more frustrating, like I knew what she was doing too. Yeah, this is probably a failed run, because we only have 5 flasks left. She does seem to slow down quite a bit. He's active. It's half my HP pool. We go down from 5 to 4. It's almost all my stamina. Be careful. Please do me. Okay, that's half my HP in 1 hit from 4 down to 3. That's half my HP in 1 hit from 3 down to 2. This phase change or not, I can't see what's going on. I can't move yet. Alright, going into phase 2 with 2 flasks. Probably not going to happen. Okay, I see. I understand how that works a little bit more. Okay, so there's it's really hard to see because there's so much effects going on. Dodge, dodge, 1. Okay, so it's like a 3. That's a new. 1 down to 0. That's a flame. Okay, I see. I was a little late on that, but I'd never seen that move
Ashen
before.
One, sweep all thought of us from thy mind.
I might go 1 or 2 more rounds. It's 5:46, so it's close-ish to when I normally end. I don't know. It's kind of irritating more than anything. I don't. It's strange. You'd think I'd be more opinionated on this, but I'm kind of not. It's just like they ran out of ideas. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Is it bad? Is it good? I don't know. It's different. Like they definitely did something really different. I don't know. This is the first boss that in her first phase is like a Bloodborne boss where it like the rules of neutral and actual attack staggers and animations like actually apply. Like I'm actually able to get her in a few hits. If I'm reckless, then she'll hit me with attacks though too. Right? Like that right there, I was reckless because I thought I could... Oh, okay, I didn't know she was 360. I don't think I've ever been behind her when she's done that move. Then also, it's like really... It's basically like the world's longest run back. to that other phase. I never read that as, like, it's gonna come in close enough to hit me. I think my Karthus beacon ran out. That was a roll catch. I think you have to roll into that because of the second swipe, like how it functions, like, mechanically. Okay, we're going in with 7. Powered up. I was, like, I think that was only about a quarter of my HP, but it put me at half. Okay. See if we can't see his moves a little bit easier this time. Back off here. Okay, there's a bowl sweep. Tap our HP from 6 down to 5. I don't know what hit me, but it only put me down about a quarter. I think I'm dead here because I can't move. Half my HP from 4 down to 3. Okay, so...
We must be Ashen
So-
One. Sweep all thought of us from thy mind.
She just
as thy
uses
guide
ice
always
attacks and
hath.
heals him during that phase. Give it one more go to phase 3. I'll get her to phase 3 one more time, and then probably call it. I think we've done pretty good. I think we've learned a lot in this fight. Actually, that wasn't early. That was a preloaded dodge. 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 One miss a dodge. Doesn't even miss a dodge, it's just like one dodge. It's just like, it might be. It's pretty delayed. Karthus beacon. Actually, you know what? Punish her with this. It might be better to, like, play Kitey here. So if she's gonna heal him, then she should be the primary target, right? We can't, like, just lay into her the same way, though. Whoa! Okay, that's new. Dodge. Half HP from 9 down to 8. Base. I don't think that was a dodgeable attack in that moment. From 8 down to 7. I got hit by that. From 7 down to 6. I should probably actually flask again though. So, from... I can't see, I'll tell what's going on. Where is she? Alright, from 6 down to 5. 5 down to 4. And she's just like on full AoE spam right now. 4 down to 3. 3. So up into the air, slam, dodge the forward AoE. I see how that works now. It took a little bit to see. Okay, that one we can just strafe to the side. Giant AoE wave of ice. I don't think this works the same way. Yeah, she does something. Yeah, she did that last time too. She went invisible. Okay, so that one's just a charge forward. So if we're too close, we need to dodge into that. Dodge, dodge, dodge. I'm dead here.
We must be Ashen One. Sweep
That wasn't a
all
really
of us
good
from
attempt.
thy
I'd like to do
mind,
one more.
as thy kind always
I'd like to
have.
do one more. That was a pretty poor attempt. Set of stamina. We won that engagement if she didn't teleport. Dodge. Dodge the delay. From 10 down to 9. We can't win that. Alright, from 9 down to 8. I tinged. Can't win that engagement. Swipe, swipe, swipe. We're out of stamina. Okay, reset up Karthus. That didn't land. Wait, really? Okay, dual wield combos a little bit. Just dodge out. Half HP from 8 down to 7. Stamina, I'm backing up. Oh, I staggered him. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, we got a full-on stagger chance against him. Holy crap, that's crazy. I probably should take a flask here just to play safe. Normally that would be stupid, but... Karthus up for as long as possible. Okay, up into the air. Slam the ground. AoE fire forward. Swipe. Swipe. And swipe. Okay, that was now, so we just have to outkite that. And then respond with whatever she... Are you doing the flame thing? Okay. No, she's over here somewhere. Or not. I don't know if I can get out of that. Okay. Slam over the head. Oh, that's that new move. I'm surprised that didn't just one-shot me. I'm kind of glad it didn't. At the same time, that move is a little overtuned. We almost got her, though. I don't want to leave this till next time. We're gonna get her that close. If we're gonna get her that close, I really don't want to leave it, but, like, that might have just been a fluke. Because I haven't seen all her moves, let's be real. I have not. Like, that last move was... I don't know what the animation for that was at all. I have literally zero clue of what it was. I know she, like, command grabbed me. Can't wait for phase 4 and 5. Oh gosh. No, I'm pretty sure this is it, though. Wait, didn't I hit her? How did she use her teleport? I'm like tilted. I'm like tilted. She like got. Look at her HP. I did hit her, but she like got out of. She like got out of my hit stun. By getting good. Yeah. I'm. When it comes to getting good with like a multi-phase boss, though, it's gonna take everybody quite a while to get there. Right? It'll take quite a while, because the first few phases, like this first phase isn't that bad, really. Like, we're kind of getting past it. But to learn the third phase is kind of hard, because I have to like try to rush this as quick as possible so I'm not like wasting time. And then I have to get good by like learning the boss, right? Because like, really, what does get good mean in the context of Souls, right? It means like die a gazillion times and then learn, you know, the best way forward, right? And I think I'm doing that all right. But I'm also trying to like bum rush these first two sections to get to that point. And it's kind of hard to learn that third phase, because I don't get very much time with it. Because I usually die pretty quick. That last one was actually pretty solid, though. I honestly don't think it'll take too much longer. I don't know why I engaged on that. I'm such a retard. I know you can't engage on that. It's a trigger. You saw what I meant there, though, before, though. I'm pretty sure that's a trigger release move, which is really interesting. That could actually be a good mechanic in, like, in PvP. They could have those trigger release mechanics instead of parrying. I don't know what you guys think of that, though. Like, would you guys want that in PvP if they had those? Because I think it could be more balanced. It literally means exactly how it says get good. Right, but my point is, like, to get good, you have to practice on the boss first, right? Like, I'm trying to get there. I don't even have the chance to get good yet, because I'm not there. I haven't got to the boss yet. I think we leave her for a second. Is it better to tag her with, like, a spell or two, so she doesn't, like, pray and stuff? Okay, so she's like changed up strategy entirely now. Dodge that. Dodge. Oh, I'm hit by the fire. that's almost full heal. Done. Definitely not hard. Stagger lock there for a second. She is in full spam mode too. So the third slam of his pot thing is delayed. I want to get in close to her, so we can win neutral here. Oh, shoot, not with that guy. Down to 4. Dying. I can't. 4 down to 3, 3 down to 2. Yeah, we definitely don't do this. Part of me doesn't even want to do this and just thinks we should take the spike back. We'll give it a shot, I guess. Pretty much impossible to happen, though, with 2 flasks. That was the same as phase 1. Lost her completely. I don't want to turn off the music, but I feel like I can't hear her when she teleports in this phase with the music going on.
Leave us be, Ashen One. Sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
After the Papa dies, I have time for a miracle heal? Yeah. And I'm not using Ta anymore, so I could put that on. I think I see the animation where she does the command grab, where she kind of like squats forward. It's like a full teleport. I didn't realize how aggressive that would be. You are right, I do have time for a full heal. We'll take this off, or for now. Like we are close, but it's late. I don't know. She's going into the stance again. I'm hitting the wall. That's why I'm doing that weird animation. Dodge that. I don't have enough stamina to go too crazy. I could have at least dodged that one, though. I had enough for that. Like, in my mind, I was like, I don't have any stamina. I can't dodge. I don't know why I'm starting with a light attack instinctually. Okay, I wasn't trying to do, like, any of that. I was trying to stop. Swipe. The punish window. Okay, so that's the she has the same move in phase 2, doesn't she? So that's like a full-on punish window. Can't punish that because of the dad. Can't punish this, but right. Oh, the AoE. That's, I see his animation for the fire. When he's gonna do that. Swipe. 2, 3. Do a few hits here. Back off. Swipe, swipe. We do a few hits. Pot. She's gonna do the AoE. We can't stand in that because it explodes. She teleported away. Very clean. With this beacon, looking for mana, full restore. Might set up Karthus again, honestly. We have enough mana. We have too much mana, we're fine. One free hit. Jumps up. Slams down, AoE forward. One hit. Swing. That was preloaded. That was preloaded. I couldn't do anything about that. Double drink here just to get to full. He is stealthed here. Hello? We really gotta watch when we're in this weird. She just doesn't stop. Jeez. Holy crap! That was like a. Was that a 9? Was that a 9-hit combo? That's punish window. Okay, I should have dodged a third time there. Slam down, AoE forward, drink. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Go down to 1 flask. It's crazy how much more fair the first phase feels. Like this is quite a bit. The punish windows have just gone down so severely with it. Like, that's the biggest change I'd actually say between, like, her fighting her in her first form and the second. It's just like my punish windows died. She did that thing again. Is it because she's, like, loaded that action already? I think it's when she's loaded the action already. Dodge, I was early. I was so early I could dodge a second time. I won that neutral. One, two. Set up a heal here too. Just gonna delay that. Okay, we got Karthus up. 2. Let's read that. Hot slam. Oh, I didn't know he could do a double slam. We've never seen that. Interesting. So he's got like a momentum moving one, triple pot slam, but then he also has like a stationary double. It's the fire breath. Oh, we're doubling up on him? Okay, don't be near her. She has trigger reflex. 8 down to 7. Okay, we kill here. He has a hitbox when he's moving, I guess. Up. I took damage by stepping in something or other. We're free, move into the air, slam dodge the AoE forward. Okay. So I took hit stun from that, but no damage. White. That's pretty instant reflex kind of thing. We wave of ice. And she does it a second time. And she does fire. Can I interrupt her out of it? Seven down to 6. Swipe. That was faster than I expected. That was also almost all my HP. I know she's in her 3rd phase, but there was a lot of damage. From 5 down to 4, we're almost at full HP, just to sliver off. Swipe. Wipe. 4 down to 3, almost at full HP again. Down to half. B down to 2. Mana restore. Touch the ice 3 times. Actually, I don't know how I could have gotten out of that. No. That's GG's.
Ashen One, sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
Yeah, I don't know. It's 6:18. I could do a shorter stream tomorrow too. Like just to get her down. I don't know if I'd want to do anything else. I could just like do a stream where I fight her tomorrow. I will have to say, I find Face, it might just be an inexperience, like a get good situation, But I kind of feel like most of the hits in phase 3 that I'm taking, like, okay, I'm not focused right now, obviously. But a lot of that, I got hit again. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. But a lot of the hits that I'm taking in phase 3, like, most of it right now, and it just might be like an experience thing, like I haven't seen it enough, but a lot of it I don't feel like it's my fault. You know what I mean? And that's probably just a lack. Okay, the ice wave thing I actually don't know how to dodge. The one where she did that giant thing, and I was gonna try dodging 3 times out of it, but that didn't work. So I'm wondering if you just wait for the delay of the ice explosion, or if you run out of it, maybe. But like, it might just be an inexperienced thing. But right now, it's like I don't really feel like it's my fault that I'm getting hit by a lot of the stuff, and that's not a good thing, you know. It almost feels a lot of it's incidental, but it might just be like learn the moveset. I tried neutral dodging that. You can go back and watch the VOD. I actually tried neutral dodge.
Return from whence thou camest, for that
Guess I forgot to change back to the flask. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting like exhausted, I think, you know. Been at this for a while. Long day with all the tree moving. This didn't do so much damage in phase 3. Probably would feel a little bit better too. She does a lot of damage. I'm gonna try strong attacking out of that. You're out of stamina, girl. There's no way you have that much. That felt like an infantry. That was weird. It might have just been random, because I don't think this boss does. But it just kind of felt like it in that moment, you know? Like, I chose in that one moment to use a heal. And, like, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna just jump across the screen here. It's like, okay. Sure, you just tried to do that right now for no reason whatsoever. And I believe that. You know? But I actually think that's maybe actually how it was, because I don't think she does. Almost dead here. Okay, so he has tracking on that, it's not just random. That's the fire breath. I'm gonna back off after this little swipe. It's a good choice to back up. Shara. Dodge that. Okay, he's being healed. I know where she is. We just need to go ham with damage. Those the... That's different. Last time I said he has a double bull slam, but that time he did a he did the double bull slam from I want to say standing, but a kneeling position into a third one that was like an over the head slam. You know, that kind of inconsistency is part of what leads to like difficulty when you think about it, because really that's what led to the death, right? I got hit by some other stuff in there too, for sure. But what led to the death was getting hit by that attack. But I've never seen him do that before. So it's like the inconsistency of him not doing that every time and choosing to do it that one time led essentially to a failed run. There's another few minutes before we can get back to phase 3, which is... I don't know why I try to engage that.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is
Yeah,
thy
I think I need to
place
stop.
of belonging.
I think I need to stop. I'm just like, you know, tired. I'm just tired. I don't want to do it. 6:30. Yeah, in terms of like being good or bad, like this is awful for a DLC boss. I don't think it's like awful in of itself. I think 3 phases is kind of overkill in a game where you have like limited heal charges and stuff like that. And I feel like the damage is just way too high. Like, I know that technically was 2 hits in 1 right there, right? But that was half my HP from like a single move. No, you only get like 10 heal charges, so like damage being that high is kind of crazy. I normally wouldn't think it too bad, but you know, this is also the same like RPG where a lot of the heal mechanics are really bad. Like we've discovered a lot of like the heal over time, which is I think Remnant goes too far in the other direction. By the way, like I haven't really given an update on that, but it has a lot of like ways to get health regen to the point where you almost don't need to use your relic if you're really good. Like your relics are basically like Estus charges. But even if you take a few hits here or there, you can get HP regen that's like so high that after taking a hit you can kind of just ignore it. Like as long as you don't get hit for the next like 3 or 4 seconds, you'll get it all back. And you know what that leads to? The hardest difficulty, like everything Two-Shotsu, because they expect you to be getting all the HP back like really fast, and there's ways to make your relic use speed, your Estus speed, right, like way faster. You can get like 50% increased use speed of your flask, and they have all these crazy effects on them. Like one of them gives you shield, and there's like a whole bunch of other weird shenanigans that they have to do to sort of like compensate for the fact that everything's just gonna like blow your head off in like 2 minutes. So Ice Wave, I don't know if we can hit her here. 2, and delayed a pot slip. Drink up. Didn't know if I'd be able to get out of the way in time. That's the Fire Breath. Back off now. Hot. What is he doing? Dumping fire? Whatever that skill. Fire breath. I kind of expected her to go off and heal. This beacon in a second. Once they're gonna talk, we'll drink a mana flask. We still have 6 heals, which is pretty good. Up into the air, slam the ground, fire field forward, punish with a single hit. Scythe up. She's just gonna shoot ice on the ground, right? It does that twice. Then fire. Deer. Fire swing. Just make sure not too early on that. Make it get hit off here. Yeah, she's very kitey in this form. She goes in with like really long combos. Like for a while, she's just like basically untargetable. Slam the ground AoE forward. Punish with one fireball. I couldn't even get the single punish off. Slam the ground. I tried running from it that time. I saw that move. I went for a run instead of triple dodge. Swipe. You can punish that. We've seen that. Technically that's punishable too. I didn't know which one she was going to do because she does the same pose for all of them. That's the running I'm not really used to. Up into the air. Slam. Base wave. That's the command grab. No, that's not. That's the other one. Kind of looks the same. And she's invisible. Ice wave. Ice wave, and then fire. She is. Fire wave. Punish with one. And up. Swipe, swipe. Low on stamina. That's fire. Snake. Swipe. We can punish this. Please be over. Thank goodness. Oh, GG's. Oh, GG's. That took a while. Wait, what? Huh? Why is there two bonfires? Oh, this takes us straight to the next DLC? Is that how that works? Huh. Well, we'll come back here and then we'll do that obviously next time. Tomorrow will be a little bit shorter, but like at least I don't have to spend all the time doing that one boss. Do we have enough for a level? Close. Very close. Let's see what we can get from her. Hopefully it's like some sort of Blackflame thing. That's a long health bar. Mine is? Mine is pretty long. I hit the cap, like the soft cap a little while ago. I think the soft cap was 30? At least I'm pretty sure. We saw it slow down significantly. Yeah, I'm not under level, that's for sure. Like, my damage feels good and my health has felt good for a long time. Oh, can I take this thing? Am I allowed to take this, or is it gonna break? Oh, I'm embered. You're right. I am embered. I forgot about that. What was I doing, though? I don't know if I can take that thing. It is great, Scythe. Wielded by the sister Friede. With a curved blade, the tiny coated of the painted world frost that easily breaks the guard of shields. In the painting, the scythe is a symbol of a long-lost home, possibly explaining Friede's preference for it. It's a symbol of a long-lost home. Interesting. Skill. Friede's stance. conjure a magical bladed support scythe into the left hand, while the great scythe remains in the right. A stance derived from Friede's former swordsmanship. Use normal attacks to leap forward and swing twice, or strong attack to coat the earth with frost. Okay. It's mostly dex, but it does actually scale with intelligence faith to some degree. Pick it up or no balls. This is pretty cool. And then we've got, what the hell is this? Rose of Ariandel. It's a whip. It's a whip weapon, mainly scaling with faith, with a little bit of strength. Tiny dex. Okay. A flail used by the boulderous father of the painted world to shed his own skin, producing blood to appease the flame. Both a weapon and a miracle catalyst. Oh! That's kind of cool. Ariandel began the restorer of the painted world, knew that it was painted with blood, and only blood could protect the secret. Wait, what? So Ariandel was the restorer of the painted world and named it after himself, or it was named after him, and it was painted with blood? I didn't know that. Awakening. Violently flail oneself to trigger an awakening that temporarily boosts strength of miracles, just as the good father used the rose himself. I don't know. This is cool because it could be our catalyst. It's not super heavy. I really like scythes. I really do, and this actually kind of does scale with our stats. Not as much as I would like with our strongest stats, but, like, it does, you know? And its special skill does sound really cool. Sorry, I'm bouncing between because it shows the mana cost of skills here. So like this one shows 25, and then in parentheses it does like the first half and then the second half. This one doesn't have a straight up front cost. It shows 0. And there's 0 for the first part, but there's only mana cost for the second. So does this work like... I might have to look up a video on this. So you activate the skill first, and you like activate the skill. It gives you 2 scythes, you're like dual wielding, and then you can use a strong attack to use mana to discharge it, but there's nothing that costs mana to like summon it up in the first place. That's interesting. And I'm also kind of interested on this because they call it a flail. And flails, and this looks like a flail from the icon, and flails like in Elden Ring were really bad and felt horrible to use. They felt so bad. Like, FromSoft had no idea what they were doing with movesets. It felt horrendous. But whips are... I like whips as like a weapon, so is this like their first experimentation of like, we'll try something different? And then they made like a whip that was also like a flail thing at the same time? Or like, is that actually a whip moveset? Oh, I forgot to pick up the thing. I was gonna prove that I had the balls. It's time to man up and pick up whatever this is. Skull ring. I can't get rid of it without getting off there. Oh, sorry. Before we go, before we continue, That was one of the few bosses that actually a single hit kind of play style doesn't work super well on, because she kept teleporting out of the way of stuff. But also because, like, we were losing neutral. That's actually what happens with larger weapons in a proper staggering economy. Because if you try to engage when somebody's already readied in action with, like, a greatsword and you walk into it, you are going to be punished. But the greatsword player can't just lunge into somebody that has, like, a scimitar, daggers, straight sword, something that's faster, that has quicker frame data, without getting punished. So it was sort of interesting because it kind of played out that way. But since she's a boss, it also, and had the weird teleport jump backwards thing, it also made it really hard to do those, like, simple hits. But it is interesting because somebody used a greatsword to fight her and was doing one really big hit at a time, but also lost all the neutral encounters with her and couldn't easily punish a lot of those windows that we had. And even we couldn't do a lot of them because of, like, some of her hair trigger reflex stuff, right? Especially running into her. Like, running attacks would make the most sense because she's backed off. Anyways, it's just interesting because almost no bosses have functioned like that in this game so far. Skull ring, easier to be detected by enemies. That's interesting. So I didn't see those. I'm gonna get the last level. We could probably get some from these guys, right? And that'd be enough. When you, it's easier to be. I wonder how that works with aggro triggers, because, like, the way aggro triggers work is when you step into an area, like, everything's like, oh, the player's there, right? And everything just comes, like, rushing to the player, right? But sometimes you only want to aggro one thing at a time. So does that items, like, make the aggro trigger sooner to where, like, everything is aggroed onto you? Or, you know, like, how does that work? Is it actually able to bypass the trigger and, like, actually make enemies AI go to you normally, like as if you were trying to pick them off one at a time? How does that work? Okay, did you see how that attack functioned? That's kind of how Charge Forth worked in Elden Ring. It was a little different, but kind of the same principle. We've seen a few other bosses do different attacks with them, and I just figured they all worked really differently. But that's more or less how it worked, is a whole bunch of small little attacks that are supposed to keep you in place, and then the final big attack at the end. Alright, yeah, one round of just killing some of these trash ads. We got it. What's the significance of the Blackflame in this universe? It's like, I don't know.
Ashen thou, then I thou. Very well, then take. Let these souls.
Oh my gosh, we're just slightly off. We need like 200 or like 100 more.
Mayst thou thy people.
Is that your polite way of saying I have no idea?
Ashen thou, then I am thou. Very then.
I'm just talking to the maiden.
Let these Mayst thou thy
Alrighty. Alrighty. I think that we did excellent. I think we did excellent. I don't hate that boss fight. I didn't love it either. I felt like they just like ran out of ideas and were doing stuff, but it is interesting that that's the first boss that we've seen so far that essentially obeys like standard stagger rules, and it was refreshing. It was refreshing because you do have to play it completely differently. Because if you engage on her, you get hit, you'll be interrupted, you could be put into hit stun for multiple hits. But also the reverse is also true, which a lot of bosses just have ignored stuff in the past, so that was really refreshing. But at the same time, it's just like they didn't really have a whole lot of restraint with it. Like, it was a very long fight, 3 phases. The invisibility of part 1 was actually something you could kind of play around, which it wasn't nearly as stupid of a mechanic once I got used to it. In phase 2 though, I don't know, it seems pretty stupid in phase 2 though, with like, cause she'd just projectile spam at you instead of it being like kind of a waiting game, and the music was so loud that it was like, and there was fire everywhere, so it's just harder to see where she was. I don't know. I didn't hate it though. When I do my tier list, that one's gonna be the hardest one to rank, probably for me. Was definitely hard enough to be a DLC boss. Without question. Today is a GG's day. You know what I haven't had in a really long time is a sub sandwich. I've got a few places in town. but I haven't had them in forever. I guess we could have picked up artisan bread. I mean, I'll probably go shopping tomorrow, so pick up some artisan bread and stuff. Oh man, that's such a cool GG's icon. Oh, that's such a cool one. I approve. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'm not in the mood for sandwiches, but like right now, like a nice like artisan bread with like maybe some Swiss cheese, and I don't know. It could be good. Anyways, thanks for sticking around, guys. I can't believe we did get that boss. I don't have to delay it till tomorrow, which is so great because I'll be way more interested in. I like exploring and like fighting the regular enemies more than I like the bosses. I think in this game, I didn't really feel that way with Dark Souls 1. With 2 it was kind of a mixed bag. I think it was really a mixed bag. But this game, I really like the exploration and stuff like that a lot more, though. And the bosses are supposed to be like icing on the cake, but sometimes it's just like salt or something. I don't know. That could actually be good, like dark chocolate with sea salt. I'm gonna stop talking. Obviously, I'm hungry. I can't stop talking about food and using food analogies. But yeah, thanks for you guys for sticking around. I will be on tomorrow. A little bit of a shorter stream since I'm going shopping and stuff in the afternoon. But yeah, and we'll pick up with the Ringed City DLC. So until then, guys, I'm wild, and I'll catch you in the next one.